Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? It depends what the word immediately means. Away! This is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your swtor fun news, sometimes guides, and updates right here, right now, my dear friends! I've been asking this question, and I know a lot of people in my community has been asking this question as well. And before we get there, make sure you hit that subscribe button, my friends. Do the thing, you know you want to. And a like button, a share button, do all the things you know you want to. Anyways, friends, we're asking, where is the PTS for the character art modernization? You know the art modernization, right? The one that everyone's been crowing about. I mean, actually, no one's talking about it. It's no big deal. I mean, it's not like our characters aged overnight. Yeah, that art modernization, friends. So where is it? Because I remember distinctly that during the 7.6.1 live stream, you know, this one.
To enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. But look how cute they are. Pew, pew.
That they did mention that a PTS was going to come our way right after 7.6.1 went live. But then there's been nothing. Crickets, my friends, crickets. Until one fateful day, someone on the forums asked the question and tagged Jackie in it. Did we actually get an answer? So we're gonna read this, and then I want you guys to remember what Eric Musco said right afterwards, because I think this is a big, another just blatant example of why communication is so stupidly important and why this team and its community managers fail at it. This brave person, Super Tim Taft, said on the forums and didn't get banned on it because we knew someone else who got banned today from just simply asking a question. He says, as far as I know, PTS is not up yet and no communications have been given in relation to this. We're supposed to see it open after the patch that launched the last galactic season. Blurry time frame, but it is what it is. Maybe a bit of an update from Jackie Co would be appreciated if it's been delayed or coming soon. But yeah, if there's no mention of it from the devs, then it's not open yet. Jackie came out and says, we're finalizing some details and expect communication to communicate PTS plans pretty soon. Appreciate your patience. Now that's cool. She came out and said something, right? Yes, she had to be forced to come out and say something. But this is what Eric had to say quite a bit ago.
So first up, our plan is that as soon as 761 ships, which is targeting March, we're going to put this on PTS immediately thereafter. It's important to note that that is not the 7.7 PTS. I'll come back to that a little bit later in the stream. But as soon as 761 ships in March, targeting March, we'll then put the character modernization changes by themselves on PTS, just like we did before, so that you can get your hands on them, give us your feedback, let us know what you think, so that we can figure out what to do beyond that.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I forgot what the definition of immediately after means. See, what they have done in the past is they've launched the patch, right? And then they opened up the PTS the next day or the next following day, and then the PTS went live and everyone was on it to test whatever the heck they were testing on the PTS. But this time around, they said immediately after 7.6.1 launches, which launched March 11th, so it's been almost 2 weeks now, that the PTS would be live for testing of the new or the updated refinement of the art modernization for our characters. And so, like I said, it's been 2 weeks. Not a peep out of that. It's like, it's almost as if they forgot. It's almost as if this wasn't, I mean, I'm alleging here, but it kind of sounds like this wasn't a live recording, or it wasn't a live stream, but it was a recording that they might have done a while ago. Who knows? Who ultimately knows? Which would explain why they completely forgot that they said immediately after the patch goes live, PTS would also go live. But this also paints another sour picture, my friends. It paints the picture that there is no communication from the communication team. If there's a problem, if they're still finalizing details for this PTS, they should have come out like a couple days after the stream and said, guys, actually listen, Broadsword, let me do Jackie's job for you, right? Dear swtor community, we know that we said it's going to come out immediately after 7.6.1, but however, we are running into some interesting situations. It will go onto the PTS soon. We just want to let you guys know that we are working on it. We cannot wait for you guys to get in and test it out and let us know what you think. Keep your eyes glued to this channel, to the forums, because that's where I'm going to let you know soon when the PTS will go live. Thank you for your patience, Boomy. That's what should have been said. It clears them of wrongdoing. It gives more, it asks for more patience from the people, and it also gives more of a transparency saying, guys, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes we didn't expect. Just hang on, it is coming. Instead, we wait almost 2 weeks in silence, and it wasn't until people on the forums started really pitching a fit and someone actually tagged our current community manager in it that they had to actually come out now finally and say what's going on. I kind of hope the same person tags the writing team and asks them what the hell is going on with the story content for 7.6. That's what I would like to know on that one. It's just another sign of poor communication, lack of transparency from this team. They come out, they say stuff, and they hole up, and you don't hear from them again until forced out of the hole for them to say stuff. And again, there's the conspiracies going around that their live streams aren't exactly that live. And having watched a couple of them and seen how they interact and seeing the things they do, and also judging how live streams used to be when they interacted with the chat, when codes were given out, and when they would like read live what people were saying, compared to now when they don't do that anymore. It honestly would not surprise me at all if these were pre-recorded, because they're afraid of going into the chat and seeing what they have to say, and some poor little intern is probably the one having to do it. So that's just my alleged conspiracy Alex Jones moment right there. They're turning the frogs gay moment there for Star Wars The Old Republic. What do you guys think? What do you think about this? Is it a little like, you're making a mountain out of a molehill, Boomy? Or are you like, yeah, you know what? I totally forgot about that. You're right. He did say immediately after. It was there. That's what he said. And people are waiting for it. And I think the biggest thorn in their side by their own making is this character art modernization. As I've said before in streams and in other videos, they should have left character modernization to be the last thing they tinker with. They should have just dealt with all the environments, all the decos, all the set pieces. That's what they should have focused on, and then move over to the character modernization, but also add a toggle, because if you added the toggle, Eric Musco over there at swtor, #broadsword, none of this would be a giant issue. Then again, we also are dealing with a team who doesn't exactly learn its lessons, and they're hell-bent on doing what they want to do and what their echo chamber tells them. Anyways, my friends, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know all your thoughts on all these things, my friends. Yeah, do the thing. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. Make sure you hit that like button, the bell notification button for all the times I put videos out. And of course, now that I'm streaming, when I go live streaming at nighttime or morning time, depending on where the heck you guys are. And if you want to see content early, if you want to get a monthly podcast, which I swear to God I need to do for you guys, we're in episode number 3, why not become a member to the channel? It helps us out quite a bit, keeps the lights on. Either way, my friends, thank you guys so much for showing up and for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind, it's about community, and don't forget to spay and neuter your wolves. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.